Have you ever paused in a quiet moment, surrounded by things you once believed would make you happy? It still felt like something was missing. You've built a life full of commitments, achievements, maybe even luxuries, but beneath all of it, there's this quiet ache about stepping away from the chaos and finding sanctuary in simplicity. Today, I want to walk with you through a mindset that changed my life: Japanese minimalism. It's not a trend. It's not a design aesthetic. It's a life philosophy that invites you to let go of the unnecessary, so you can finally hold on to what matters most. Are you surrounded by items that lift your spirit or drag you down? That overflowing drawer, that packed schedule, that shelf full of forgotten things, they're not just taking up space, they're taking your energy. Letting go of them is not just a physical act, it's emotional, it's healing. And when you start clearing out the noise, you begin to hear your own heart again. Stay with me, because this is more than just about decluttering. It's about finding the calm, the lightness, and the happiness you've been missing all along. What are you still holding on to that no longer serves you? Take a deep breath. Visualize your life lighter, your home calmer, your mind quieter. That vision isn't far away. Starts with one choice, one drawer, one act of courage. Letting go isn't giving up. What's opening your hands to receive something better? Freedom, wholeness, peace. Just one. Open it, and you'll begin to reclaim a piece of your peace, about waking up in a space that feels like you. And you don't have to do it all today. Just start. Start anywhere. And if you feel ready, if you believe that less can truly give you more, write it in the comments. I choose lightness, because sometimes saying it is the very first step toward transformation. You are not alone on this journey. We're walking it together, and every step forward is a step toward joy. Ask yourself, do I use this? Do I love it? Does this still belong in my life? If not, thank its hand, release it. It sounds small, but don't underestimate it. That drawer is more than storage. It's a symbol of control, of choice, of your first step toward emotional freedom and emptiness. It whispers that peace is still just out of reach. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's that one shelf, that one box, that one decision. It's subtle at first, but suddenly, you no longer crave what you used to. You begin to see clearly that happiness never came from all those things you once chased. Not from the newest phone. Not from that third coffee table. Not from the crowded wardrobe full of clothes you never wear. The truth is, happiness doesn't need much. It just needs space to exist. It's the beginning of something greater. Japanese minimalism teaches us that even the tiniest space, when cleared with intention, can breathe life into your entire home and your entire being. But Japanese minimalism isn't about emptiness. It's about fullness. Fullness of meaning, fullness of intention. Every item, every space, every silence carries significance. When you remove the distractions, physical and emotional, you're left with what's real. The laughter over dinner, the morning sun hitting your floor, a quiet evening where you can breathe again. This isn't about living with less joy, it's about having room for more of it, more peace, more presence, and more life. And it all starts with the courage to let go. At the heart of this philosophy lies a concept called the space between things, the breath between thoughts, the quiet that allows beauty to speak louder than noise. And no matter how hard you try to fill it with more goals, more stuff, more noise, it never truly goes away. What if I told you the answer isn't about adding but subtracting? Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt drained? That's not in your head. It's in your environment. A chaotic space mirrors a chaotic mind, and it becomes harder and harder to feel present, grounded, or calm when your surroundings are constantly shouting for your attention. When we hear minimalism, we often picture cold white walls, hard edges, and empty shelves. Imagine this: a home where nothing screams for your attention, where every item has a purpose and a story. A room that doesn't overwhelm you, but welcomes you. That's the true essence of Japanese minimalism. It's not about having nothing, it's about choosing with care. You're not losing anything by letting go. You're gaining clarity, purpose, and peace. Because when you live with less, you begin to see more. Not just around you, but within you. We carry more than we realize, not just bags or responsibilities, but the invisible weight of clutter, noise, and overstimulation. Japanese minimalism invites you to pause, breathe, and notice what's truly around you. The journey to simplicity doesn't start with a massive change, it starts with a drawer. When you let go of what no longer serves you, you make space for joy, space for clarity, space for who you truly are. There comes a moment, once you start living lighter, when something shifts inside. Japanese minimalism reveals a beautiful truth. Happiness blooms not in excess, but in intention. So now I ask you, what's been stealing your happiness? Japanese minimalism isn't about rules, it's about intention. It's about choosing a life that doesn't feel heavy,